knowledge is power. And just learning that kind of approach is mind-blowing.
Mythbusting data science and AI careers. True or false? Graduate studies are essential to work in data science and AI roles.
It's absolutely false. You don't need a PhD to work in a data science role.
Although I took the path of doing a PhD, actually there are quite a few people in our team who didn't take that path.
Data science and AI is such a well-resourced subject these days that all the best coders I know tend to have very non-traditional starts. So they'll find some online resource like a YouTube series or a tutorial written by, someone in a blog post.
Like, you only just need to be able to demonstrate that you can do the thing. We will test you to make sure that you have the knowledge. You don't need to be a stereotypical techie.
True or false? You need to understand every coding language before starting a career in data science and AI.
I think that people should not be discouraged to apply for these careers, even if you don't have the necessary skills, because you can learn those skills on the job.
Before I started my internship, I'd only done Java, and when I got here, most people used Python. I think if you know one coding language, the skills are very transferable to other coding languages, and even if you don't know any, on the job you can spend a couple hours a day learning as well.
Not all data scientists do hardcore coding, so you can absolutely have a very meaningful role with a little bit of coding or even actually no coding in a very data-orientated data science role.
True or false? Processing data is boring.
Processing data is totally cool and definitely not boring, because it's like an endless voyage of discovery, and you actually get into comprehending what is possible in a way that you would never have considered if you didn't do it.
True or false? Tech roles are the only roles available in data science and AI careers.
There are many non-technical roles that one can get into, and you can work in data science projects.
Because I don't have a tech background, I didn't do a degree in a STEM subject. I work in policy in the field of AI and data science, and that means I get to do research, translating work from technical people through to recommendations for those in government.
True or false? Every day is the same.
Totally false. Every day is not the same. I very much have a different day every day.
So for me, again, the self-employment and all the different things that I work on, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to come through my inbox. I don't know what's going to come through social media.
Within research, you're constantly never sure which direction the work's going to take. You're not entirely sure whether you need to know something or if you don't know something.
During my internship, some days I would spend working on hospital data. Some days I would spend learning how to use GitHub for the first time. Some days we would spend working on a poster presentation for a conference, and then other days I'd be helping out with workshops.
So in terms of the technical material, my day is definitely not the same. One week I could be studying this topic, and then it turns out actually topic B is potentially more important. Sometimes I come into the office, sometimes I work from home, sometimes we head off for lunch to do some sports.
There are so few specialists and so much work to be done that you'll be working on multiple different projects, and that keeps the day-to-day quite fresh and quite exciting.
What myth do you wish had been busted before you started in a data science and AI role?
One myth I hope we start moving even faster away from is the idea that a computer scientist, a data scientist, a technologist, or an AI person is only a single kind of person. There are some perceptions that live on. In fact, I think where we are now is that many of us are proficient in data. Data is something that we all use in different ways. And I think part of what that means is we are experts in data in many different ways.